Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's news and public affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our team Caritas from the 85 social action nationwide. In social channels Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the Go. Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's news and public affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our team Caritas from the 85 social action centers nationwide. Live at Caritas Philippine social media channels Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the Go. Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's news and public affairs online show featuring national newsmakers from the 85 social action centers nationwide.
Morning, it's more days before this. We would like to be sharing with you. So first up, we are sharing with you the activities team mismo song upay na eight morning. How about now? Narinig mo na po ba ako? Much better. Yes. Opo. Anyway, planting activity na ginawa po ninyo last November 8, and please also tell us what is no ordinary.
Last November 8, we had the tree planting activity na ginawa ng mga puno. Actually, ang tinanim namin ay mahogany along the road, and we had the coffee trees, seedlings na tinanim doon. We chose the coffee seedlings kasi we are looking at isa naman sa magiging income generating project ng mga residents ng Barangay Tatay.
Okay. At saka, this is something na parang ginagawa na parte ng programa ng Caritas pa. Pero, pwede mo bang sabihin sa amin, ate, kasi ano yung koneksyon nung inyong, bakit ninyo ginagawa yung tree planting? Ang alam ko, part ni ito ng project, si Kuya Ronald Abaw, ang atin pong project manager sa Caritas Palo. Isa sa mga naging kanyang project sa lead program ay yung pagpapaayos, pagpapalakas ng ating watershed dyan sa Caritas Palo. Is connected?
Yes po. Actually, this is very connected dun sa initial na project na ginawa ng Caritas Alay a few years ago. After we had the water system installed sa Barangay Takay. Barangay Takay was actually one of the barangays na affected in Yolanda. So we were able to do or install 3 levels ng water sa Barangay Takay. First, we had a we call the level 3 system. Sa level 3 system, we were able to, in partnership, of course, with Caritas Philippines and Caritas International, we were able to complete in making the water tanks, yung mga tangke na ginagamit na impakan ng tubig. And then after that, we proceeded with making the level 2 water system. Ang level 2 water system naman, ito yung pagpadalo ng tubig mula sa tangke sa buong patungo sa barangay mismo sa mga residente. Yung mga nasa kanto ng mga water, yung mga gripo, yun ang tinatawag na level 2 system. Ngunit hindi dito kumbaga nag-stop yung paggawa ng proyekto ng Caritas. So we had the level 1 system. At yung level 1 system naman, ito yung pagpatakbo ng tubig mula dun sa mga kanto na gripo patungo mismo sa loob ng bahay. And we were able to do that. Actually, maraming nag-attend ng mga organizations, but sadly failed. And fortunately, when Caritas Palo went there, you know, we did the PDRA muna, and then doon nalaman natin na so yung problema pala ay yung sa tubig. So yun ang tinutukan natin. And thank God, we have right now, we have more than 180 households na nagbe-benefit dito, or more or less more than 1,000 na mga residents ang gumagamit ng tubig mula dun sa ginawa nating project.
Oh, so kumbaga nakikita talaga natin ngayon dito po yung connection, no, kumbaga interrelatedness ng ating mga programs. And I think this is one of the things that we always emphasize as sa Buntok Lagawe when during the workshop that we did for the mentoring program. Isa sa mga in-emphasize talaga natin na hindi po pwedeng maging stand-alone lang yung mga ibinibigay natin ng mga projects or mga activities, kundi this needs to be part of a bigger yung mas macro ika nga na pagtingin doon sa ating mga projects. Ano po. So, this is not only a tree planting but also in a sense responding to the need para pangalagaan yung watershed natin at saka in a much bigger picture, sumagot din doon or mag-contribute tayo doon sa climate change mitigation na kinakailangan nating gawin. Ano po. So, sino-sino yung mga nag-participate dito, Ate Madonna?
Because this is for them. The reason why we chose Barangay Lakay is because first we had a project there. Second, we would like to emphasize na hindi namin sila nakakalimutan and we are still monitoring the project if that exists pa rin or baka wala na dun, di ba? So it's a very good thing because the people were really happy when they saw us. So we're happy as well naman.
Mm. Yes, o nga kasi it's like years already since Typhoon Yolanda, and we are really parang we would like to congratulate you at Caritas, from Caritas Philippines. We would like to congratulate Caritas Palo that you were able to really sustain the programs, the interventions that you did, that we did from 8 years ago during the Typhoon Yolanda. Pero pwede po bang ano lang, ano bang tawag dito? Just kahit na isa na project natin na ginawa during the time, Typhoon Yolanda, na until ngayon ay nandyan pa din sa barangay.
Okay. When it comes to sa barangay po, sa kanila sa barangay na kaya yung watershed system, it still exists. Actually, we also had the housing project in which ginawa natin ito sa barangay Dakay. We visited them. Well, before we do visit them from time to time kung may mga issues, mga concerns, and then when we had a tree planting, when we went back there, nandun pa rin actually yung mga bahay na tinayo natin a few years ago. Tapos, nag-extend na sila ng konti, so nakakatuwa na makita na nandun pa rin yung mga projects na ginawa natin sa kanila.
Oo, kasi remember na yung project, yung water system project natin dyan, dun ko unang nakita or na-experience or nalaman yung tungkol doon sa barangay, yung mga bawasan natin, di ba? Barangay Water Sanitation Association, if hindi ako nagkakamali doon sa tawag, doon sa pangalan, ano po. And we're, again, nakakatuwa po, nakakataba ng puso na until now, there's really sustainability doon sa mga ginagawa natin sa Caritas as a whole. Sa buong Pilipinas. So, maraming salamat po. So, ate, for last question for you, ano nga naman ngayon yung mga naka-line up pa ng mga activities na gagawin ng Caritas Palo?
Okay, so for Caritas Palo, we have a few activities in line that's more on community outreach. We also have our project in Kapwa, which still right now we're about to do the handover of the multi-purpose evacuation center, and then also dun sa actually sa barangay Dakay, kumbaga we would like to if we actually inform them that this is not the end of our kumbaga relationship, kasi the reason why we also did the tree planting is to serve this as inspiration kumbaga sa mga taga-barangay na tayo na ipagpatuloy sa pagprotekta ng mga residente sa bundok, which is the source ng kanilang buhay. And also this is part of our Love That to See, the response to the Love That to See campaign that we have, and that's also together with Caritas na sa Philippines, and of course with the Pope. So marami pang mga plans, pero hindi ko pa masabi kasi hindi pa naman final yung ibang projects. But hopefully, we are looking forward to having more collaboration with other organizations, especially with Caritas Philippines and Caritas International.
Maraming salamat. Daghang salamat sa iyo, Ate Madonna, and kasama natin dyan sa Team Caritas Palo. Merry Christmas! Thank you so much. That's Miss Madonna Songhalia from our Team Caritas Palo. We will be back after some reminders with Father Melo Jola of the Laab Foundation.
This news on the go. Social Action Network News and Public Affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our Team Caritas from the 85 social action centers nationwide. Live at Caritas Philippines social media channels, Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the go.
I wear a mask because wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask because I wear a mask to protect my special child. I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my co-workers, and my clients. Nagsusulot ako ng mask para suportahan ang sarong COVID-free na komunidad.
I wear a mask because my child still can't.
Magsuot kog mask aron dili ko matakdan o dili pug ko makatakod sa uban.
Nagsuot ako ng mask para iwas sa virus.
I wear a mask because I want to be part of the solution and I care.
I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my family, and others. And loving is caring.
Nagsulod ako ng mask kay gusto ko na mahunong ang pandemic.
I wear a mask because palangga ko kamo. I wear a mask because it's an act of justice.
Nagsuot ko og mask tungod kay mask, mag-alay sa kapwa. Mask, mag-atiman sa katawhan.
Nagsuksok ako sa mask para malikawan ang paglabta sa COVID virus.
I wear a mask because I want to live longer and serve more people. I wear a mask because I care and it works.
I wear a mask because bilang proteksyon sa mga mahal ko sa buhay.
Nagausar ako sa mask hindi lang para sa kaugalingon ko kundi para sa iban.
I wear a mask because prevention is better than cure.
I wear a mask because it's a mask.
Isang paalala mula sa Caritas, Philippines.
Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's news and public affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our team Caritas from the 85 social action centers nationwide. Live at Caritas Philippines social media channels, Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the Go.
Good morning once again. On the World Day of the Poor and Child, a new phase of legacy program with yearly consultation with the 85 action centers. Let's the unveil. Bong muna. Ito. Wag muna. Last Bishop Colin.
Since 1975, our Alay Kapwa program has grown a lot in terms of reach, implementation, and influence. With our celebration of the 500 years of Christianity in the Philippines, we deem it timely to reintroduce Alay Kapwa to the Filipino public. Alay Kapwa was set up as the Lenten Evangelization and Resource Mobilization Program of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of the Philippines. This World Day of the Poor, through Caritas Philippines and the Social Action Network, we are relaunching the Legacy Stewardship Program of the Catholic Church, inviting everyone to share in the mission of doing constant works of mercy, development, and justice. Taking great inspiration from the communities we serve, this is the new face of Alay Kapwa.
Over the years, Caritas Philippines has implemented interventions to reduce, alleviate, and eradicate poverty. Starting this year, we are going all out to reach our poorest and most marginalized families and communities. And all of us can be part of the global bayanihan, which we call Alay, Kapwa, through these 7 legacy stewardship programs.
Na siya? Good morning. We are back. Updates for us as with their people in their faith in Alay. We're interview with the Social Action Director, Father Bong Galas, when we were in Cagayan de Oro.
January, and then by pandemic sa towards the end of February, and then lockdown sa March 15, I think to be exact. So it was challenging on my part because bago sa office, hindi pa anong gagawin, tapos pumasok yung pandemic. So ang priority namin noon talaga yung how to respond sa pandemic. So one of the responses that we did was food aid. Food aid. Galing sa Archdiocese at saka mga NGO partners ng Archdiocese like Peace Equity Foundation, ganon. Through the help of Archbishop Emeritus Tony Lidisma. Then we continue the food aid when the new Archbishop came, Archbishop Joe Cabantan. Until now, we are still doing it, yung food assistance po. The last was the help coming from Caritas, Manila. Nung 2 million worth gift certificates, then 2,000 families at 1,000 each family po.
Father, from before na naging Social Action Director ka, you were a parish priest po ba? Or meron kang hinahawakan na sa diocese na ministry?
Before I became the Social Action Director, I was once assigned in the seminary.
Oh, formation.
Yeah.
So how was the transition from formation to action?
Medyo malaking kaibahan po. Kasi doon sa formation house, parang reflective yung mode doon eh. Less yung action. Tapos, controlled yung environment kasi nandun lang sa seminary yung mga bata, tapos nandun yung program. So you just follow the program, you just execute the program of the seminary. Iba dun sa office sa social action kasi iba-ibang mga apostolates, ministries kasi. Tapos kuminsan sabay-sabay yung mga needs at mga demands. So medyo challenging yung office po.
And how are you holding up, Father, after a year of being the Social Action Director?
I asked the patience and understanding of my Archbishop. I told him, Archbishop, please bear with me. I am still trying to know and understand the dynamics sa social action po. So, mabait naman yung Archbishop namin. Yung pacing ko naman yung ano niya. Tapos, ang importante lang na provide namin yung social services sa Archdiocese po.
And now, Father, that from pandemic to the elections, papaano yung preparation?
Yeah. We had our presbyteral clergy meeting last week, and that was one of the things that we discussed during the presbyterium about the preparation for the upcoming local and national elections. And it was a consensus among us that we will start organizing, I think reorganizing the composition of the PPCRB here because some volunteers already gone from the apostolate and there are newcomers. So we agreed that after the rollout of the materials coming from the national office, we will start to reorganize also here in the Archdiocese. I think that will be on November.
Okay. Opo. Father, from 1 year, like up to looking forward to your next 5 years in the ministry, ano yung tinitingnan po ninyo na magiging priority directions ng social action sa Archdiocese ng Cagayan de Oro?
The way I look at the priorities of the social action, it will also go with the priorities of the Archdiocese. Here, I was looking at it, ang priority ngayon, yung care for the environment. Yung priority dito sa Mindanao, especially Northern Mindanao, Laudato Si. Kaya maraming mga activities, interventions ginawa dito. Hindi lang sa Cagayan de Oro, even Malaybalay and other nearby nga mga dioceses, suffragan dioceses. Our focus is on the care for the environment, the common home.
Okay. So that would be your priority for the next 5 years, 4 years?
And then, I think secondly, aside from environment, agro also. Kasi dito sa maraming mga tao, doon mga farming.
I see.
So,
Father Bong, we are looking forward to talking more with you sa programa po natin sa Caritas Philippines, especially as you go along with your journey as the Social Action Center Director dito po sa Cagayan de Oro.
Thank you very much po.
Salamat po.
Marami.
Nakasama natin Father Bong Galas, ang ating pong Social Action Center Director dito sa Archdiocese ng Cagayan de Oro. This is Caritas News on the Go. Welcome back. Thank you very much, Father Bong Galas, for being with us, and especially for your hospitality when we were in Cagayan de Oro. We are also experiencing generosity in many forms at Alay Kapwa. Our team Caritas Iloilo, for example, have met several ordinary people with very generous souls who continue to have their own form of stewardship for several years now to the social action works of the local church in Iloilo. Let's watch this video compiled by our very own Yvonne Gabasa of Team Caritas Iloilo.
Ako Ako gali si Ramon Takatan, nakaedad sang 50 anyos, dyan sa barangay Nagsor, Tubungan, Iloilo. Bali, pitor nakatoy nga nag-obligar ako tao sa hatag sa social action sa akan nga tithes. Bali, isa lang ako ka manguma, sa umalang naga-obra, pero bisan nga sa umalang kita nag-obra, pero malipay man kita nga naga-tao kita sa atin nga, bali, blessing man nga sa atin, isang gamay lang kita. Malipayon makita nga tao kita sa simbahan.
Ako si Noel Ong, 52 years old. Ako na ako sa pagbulig, gaw malipayon, gaw ako nakabulig ka. Kaya ang Ginoo matutuod gid naga-ubay mo. Pag umpisa sa ako na negosyo sa power pot, ang akong kapital 30,000 lang. Subong nag-times 10 ang akong kapital. Nakakuhan ko to kay taga Domingo, nagapamatik ko na kay Father Oso. Binabay ko lang tagaga kay Father Oso.
Nakadto ka to?
Magmisa sa taga Domingo.
Ginabike mo sa taga-diin ka no? Nagkagapulit.
Kalumpang.
Halin sa Kalumpang, ginabike mo ka to simbahan. Kaya ginahatag mo imubulig to kay Monsignor.
Taga antes sa magsugod sa misa.
Sa misa.
Muna pagka June ko start mo June.
Sinilang nga to egg?
June. Oo. Bamusang kwan.
Ti ano ang kada hatag mo sa opisina?
Mga end of the month lang
End of the month.
Kaya tipon-tipon ko pa ako niya na.
Ti ang ginahatag mo sa opisina di na mahalin nung?
Sa mga ginansya ko niya.
Sa amo ni, sa gapang luto mo. Sige.
Ginashare ko lang blessing ko. Bababaw sa una, nagabulig ko pero may ginapangayo ko sa Ginoo, baylo. Subong yaw ay.
Ako gali si Ramon Takatan.
Vibrant and meaningful Alay, Kapwa, we hope that you will be able to join us in our journey in solidarity with our brothers and sisters who at this point need most our help. Bishop Jose Colin Bagaforo, our National Director at Caritas Philippines, would like to share this message with you.
During the Plenary Council of the Philippines, number 2, when we decided to call ourselves the Church of the Poor, we embark on a journey to help the dioceses promote the Catholic faith while at the same time institutionalizing a common mechanism for stewardship. Thus, the start of the Alay Kapwa program. Since then, we are able to establish the Alay Kapwa Solidarity Fund, a pool funding from the 85 diocesan social action centers nationwide. Through this funding, we are able to support emergency responses, development programs, and advocacy actions and campaigns. While we have done a tremendously good job at responding to the expressed needs of the poorest and the most vulnerable of our communities, we believe that we still can do better. Thus today, we would like to invite you to be a part of the new Alay Kapwa program. I invite you to engage with us, not just through your generosity, but most importantly, through daily acts of solidarity with the last, the least, and the lost. Tayo nang mag-alay kapwa.
Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's news and public affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our team Caritas from the 85 social action centers nationwide. Live at Caritas Philippines social media channels, Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the Go.
I wear a mask because
I wear a mask. I wear a mask. I wear a mask. I wear a mask because I wear a mask to protect my special child. I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my co-workers, and my clients. Nagsusulot ako ng mask para suportahan ang sarong COVID-free na komunidad.
I wear a mask because my child still can.
magsuot kog mask aron dili ko matakdan ug dili pug ko makatakod sa uban.
Nagsuot ako ng mask para iwas sa virus.
I wear a mask because I want to be part of the solution and I care.
I wear a mask because I want to protect myself, my family, and others. And loving is caring.
Nagsulod ako ng mask kay gusto ko na mahunong ang pandemic.
I wear a mask because palangga ko kamo. Matay hao chao yung may kamyang hay kongwi. I wear a mask because it's an act of justice.
Nagsuot ko og mask tungod kay mask, mag-alay sa kapwa. Mask, mag-atiman sa katawhan.
Nagsuksok ako sang mask para malikawan ang paglabta sang COVID virus.
I wear a mask because I want to live longer and serve more people. I wear a mask because I care and it works.
I wear a mask because bilang proteksyon sa mga mahal ko sa buhay.
Nagausar ako sang mask hindi lang para sa kaugalingon ko kundi para sa iban.
I wear a mask because prevention is better than cure.
I wear a mask because it's a mask.
Isang paalala mula sa Caritas, Philippines.
Yung time na yun na nasira yung mga bahay namin, nasira rin yung mga panlaot namin. Kaya wala kaming magawa. Paano naman po yung mga anak namin? Paggabi, sinasabi nga nila, bakit po nakikita yung mga bituin? Yun nga kasi wala nga pong yung bubong yung bahay namin.
Isa ang isla ng Sikogon sa mga grabeng nasalanta ng Super Typhoon Yolanda noong 2013. Akala ng marami, wala ng pagkakataon upang bumangon. Subalit, palaging may mag-aalay kapwa.
Nagpapasalamat po kami na isa po kami sa naging benepisyaryo ng ibinigay ng Alay Kapwa. Maraming salamat po sa tulong, malaking tulong po para sa amin. Dahil wala po naman kami pambili, kaya malaking salamat po sa inyong ibinigay.
Gaya ng simbahan, kaya rin natin mag-alay kapwa. Ngayong panahon ng Kwaresma, tayo ay tinatawag hindi lamang upang magbigay, kundi higit na mag-alay kapwa. Kapanalig, halina't mag-alay kapwa. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon, tumawag sa Alay Kapwa Hotline 02527-4147 o bisitahin ang website www.nasa.org.ph. Alay Kapwa, the Lenten Evangelization Program and Resource Mobilization Mechanism of NASA Caritas Philippines, the social action arm of the Philippine Catholic Church. Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's News and Public Affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our team Caritas from the 85 social action centers nationwide, live at Caritas Philippines social media channels, Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the go.
Welcome back. This is Caritas News on the go, and we are very thankful that we have with us here in the program Bishop Joey Rapadas of the Diocese of Iligan. Bishop, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Jean. Thank you.
Yes, opo. Bishop, this is the first time that we are actually able to talk with you. Please just share us a bit about the Diocese of Iligan. Kumusta po ito, especially right after a few years after Marawi siege?
Yeah, actually very limited yung aking history kasi nga I have just been installed as bishop 2 years ago. And then a few months after that, pandemic na. So that has limited my mobility, although I made it a point to visit even the parishes in first year para at least for me to be mas makilala ko yung mga tao, and they also get to know the new bishop. So pagkatapos nung Marawi hanggang ngayon parang dugtong-dugtong na ito, no? May sendong pa sa Marawi, tapos ngayon yung pandemic. So kaya nga medyo on my part as a new bishop at inabutan pa ng pandemic, marami ako anxieties kasi nga yung paggalaw hindi ganun kadali. Even structuring itong mga church ministries, hindi ko pa nga magawa dahil nga yung hirap ng mga meetings. So I just accepted what's there. So parang status ko muna. Hoping later, pag maluwag na, I can start addressing many concerns, pastoral concerns.
Pero Bishop, now, because mabuti po yung sinabi ninyo na there's magkasunod-sunod talaga yung mga at some way emergencies na hinarap po ng diocese ng Iligan. Pero as a diocese, especially now that we are preparing, we are in the synod already, the process. How are you also preparing for that?
Yes, I think for a month now, I have called for the organizing team ng diocese. And then we have already planned how to do the consultation. We have launched it simultaneously. Lahat ng dioceses ng Pilipinas nung etong linggo lang. And actually this week, ongoing yung mga training ng mga facilitators at documenters ng magiging consultation. So we plan to have consultations all around the diocese, by parish level, schools, kung makaya pa nga ng parish yung mga BEC, kung kung kaya, no? Tapos yung mga ministries namin, lalo na yung may mga outreach sa yung nasa laylayan ng lipunan, itong social action, may mga farmers, group, yung mga madre, mayroong mga IPs, no? Tapos may mga institution kami for mga orphanages. So ito, meron kaming microfinance na yung mga nanay, yun ang aming mga client. So these are good sectors na maabot ng process ng consultation.
Napakalawak, Bishop, nung gagawin ninyo, and we are hoping really, but we know that the process would be worth it because we wanted really to know kung ano yung nangyayari, actual na nangyayari, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah. Opo. So, ngayon po, Bishop, also, isa pa sa mga malalaking mangyayari would be the 2022 national elections. How difficult or easy would that be for you?
Yeah, again, mahirap dahil nga yung mobility, again, no, because of the pandemic. Of course, with the hope na right now, parang nagiging mas, nakagalaw na ng konti with the cases going down. Hopefully, magpatuloy yung pagbaba ng cases. So for us, yung role naman ng simbahan is lalo na sa preparation part, yung voters education, yung pati, ayan, we are preparing for that, tie up with the PPCRB na network. I think we will be involving also the youth in terms of the preparation, but basically more on the voters education. Yung good governance namin, I have sat with them. We want to generate parang consultation on yung basic social agenda ng mga tao. Na sana yung mga tao magsabi kung ano yung kanilang kailangang tugunan ng government. Kesa yung palaging napapromise yung politician, nakanganga yung mga tao. So baka pwedeng mauna, may process na yung circle of discernment na ma-express ng mga tao ano yung kailangan nila, ano yung dapat tugunan from their perspective, yung social people's agenda.
Kung ano talaga yung actual needs ng mga tao. Opo. Bishop, now that looking also into the new year, ano po, and then you coming into your third year, fourth year of being...
Yeah, this will be my third year.
Opo, ng pagiging obispo ng Iligan. Ano yung nakikita po ninyo na dapat ay pinagtutuunan? What are the priority pastoral programs na dapat ay bibigyan natin ng direksyon?
Yeah, actually, isa sana na nagawa ko na sana kung wala pa yung pandemic, I would have called for a pastoral assembly para yung mga tao mismo magsabi, ano yung dapat tugunan din ng simbahan? What are the pastoral concerns? Hindi lang ako ang pinpoint. Although, I have my own reading of the signs of the times, but hopefully, manggaling sa mga tao. Masaya ako kasi may dadating na itong synod. That will also help us a lot kasi nga yung synod, there will be a lot of consultation at sa tingin ko maraming materials na lalabas diyan na magiging priority concerns ng simbahan. But if you ask me personally, para sa akin mga unang priority yung journeying with the youth. The generation now, importante yun. If we want to continue the death ng living of Christian faith, hindi pwedeng pabayaan natin yung generation ngayon na who will be the next leaders. Kung malabnaw yung ating formation ng youth, baka ang future natin ganun din, malabnaw na yung commitment ng Christianity. So that's one. And I think ito ring ongoing climate emergency, importante rin yon na maging bahagi ng mga priority ng pastoral concerns ng diocese. Ayan. Tapos yung ongoing formation ng clergy, mahalaga din. Yung empowerment of the lay, formation ng lay. So these are some things in my mind. Hopefully the synod itself, yung mga consultation will also point us to the direction.
Okay, mabuti po yun. At least, it's really like timely na may mga ganitong nangyayari po sa buong simbahang Katoliko, di ba? I think we really need to touch base again with the grassroots, with our communities. Bishop, if there would be one prayer that you would let us pray with you at this point, what should that be?
Ito, yung prayer for all of us to allow the Spirit to speak to us, and also the grace of listening on our part. That as a church, sana matuto tayong makinig, hindi lang yung preach from our end to them, pero yung pakikinig sa isa't isa para mas maging masaya yung the journey together. Ayan, and of course, the guidance of the Spirit. Sa dami ng mga dapat nating tugunan, I think we have to rely on the leading of the Spirit, so where to go.
Lastly, Bishop, we would like to request from you a early Christmas message. Kahit medyo mainit pa ngayon dito sa Iligan, ayaw nating malamig ang Pasko ng ating mga kababayan. Please share with us your early Christmas message. But But please do that in your native language po dito.
Sige po. Sige, hapit na ang Pasko, mga igsuon. Ang wish and message sa inyo tanan, magpadayon lang ta nga kining adunay pagsalig sa Ginoo, labi na niining panahon nga padayon pa ang kalisod nato sa pandemya. Dili unta ni makapugong nga magmalipayon ta deep inside us. Padayon ta sa atong kalipay o sa pag-celebrate nga ang Ginoo na tao, nag-uban siya. God is with us, no? Emmanuel. So in all circumstances in life, even in these most difficult times, the Lord is with us. Merry Christmas, malipayong pagsaulog Pasko sa inyong tanan.
Maraming salamat po, Bishop Joey, for being with us this morning. This is Caritas News on the Go.
Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's news and public affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our team Caritas from the 85 social action centers nationwide. Live at Caritas Philippines social media channels, Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the Go.
We have our new Caritas Philippines ID emphasizing the interconnectedness of all the Team Caritas nationwide and the International Confederation of Catholic Charities, which we call Caritas Internationalis. This is the first of a series defining more our oneness with the 85 diocesan social action centers, which are also called Caritas, like Caritas Novaliches, Caritas Cebu, Caritas Borongan, Caritas Cáceres, Caritas Sorsogon, and Caritas Manila. Let's watch the video. You will be watching or seeing the video in all our social media covers starting later at 12 noon as a regular cover of Caritas Philippines. Thank you very much for watching. We have been together online for 10 months already. Nakakataba po ng puso ang suporta na ibinibigay ninyo sa Caritas Philippines. Before we end, I just would like to greet my good friend, my great friend, very dear friend and our production director at Caritas Philippines, Mr. Cyril Espineda. Kuya Sai, happy birthday. May you have a happy and healthy birthday and a healthy years more to come. Celebration, we will be celebrating your birthday today. Alam mo namang mahal na mahal ka namin, lalong-lalo na sa Caritas Philippines. Maraming salamat and again, happy birthday. This is Jean Ray Henderson and this is Caritas News on the Go.
Caritas News on the Go, the Social Action Network's news and public affairs online show featuring national newsmakers and our team Caritas from the 85 social action centers nationwide. Live at Caritas Philippines social media channels, Fridays 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Caritas News on the Go.